Today, we're getting real as we take a look at Series 10 of Diamond Select Toys' Ghostbusters Select Series. We're talking Dr. Peter Venkman, Dr. Rey Stamps, and Mr. Stay Puft. Hey everybody, Jason here of Ghostbusters News right here on YouTube, and yes, Series 10, the final announced series in the Diamond Select Toys Ghostbusters Select line. Before I tear into the action figures, let me just say, this has been my absolute favorite line of Ghostbuster toys ever. Diamond Select Toys has done an amazing job, and those build-a-diorama pieces, with Series 1 to 5, we built Gozer's Temple, and now with Series 6 to 10, we are finishing the Ghostbusters Firehouse, and you gotta stick around to the end of the video to check out how amazing that thing is gonna look. So yes, Series 10 is made up of 2 Ghostbusters and 1 Ghost, much like Series 9. Series 9, we got Winston, Egon, and Slimer. Series 10, Peter, Rey, and Mr. Stay Puft. So let's kick things off by taking a look at Dr. Peter Venkman. Much like all the figures in the line here, we've got this awesome deluxe packaging, featuring a shot of Peter Venkman's face on the side. And much like Series 9, they did go with pictures of the actual action figure on the side, rather than an image of the actual cartoon. And Peter comes with all the accessories we've known to expect and love. We're talking tons of replaceable hands, including gloved hands, my favorite, real Ghostbusters Ghost Trap and PKE meter, and channeling their inner Kenner. Diamond Select Toys have also included a unique proton stream. And before we go into too much detail about old Pete Venkman here, as we just mentioned, he does come with replaceable hands. But I have grown a fondness to the gloved hands. I think they look so much better on him, especially when you pair him up with the Neutrona wand in his hand. Looks so good. And here he is right out of the box. Once again, if you've been collecting this line, if you've watched our past reviews, you know exactly what to expect here. But the thing I love about these real Ghostbuster figures is the animated style heads. They did an amazing job here. That sly grin perfectly channels real Ghostbusters Peter Venkman. And my god, look at that hair. It's so over the top, I love it. Now focusing more so on the actual body, we see the same body that's been reused throughout the entire line. And I'm not going to bicker, I'm not going to complain, because it does work here. Of course, there is no name patch on the chest, because in the real Ghostbusters, they didn't actually have name patches on their chest. But once again, being that it is a reuse of the same body mold, you can kind of make out where that name tag should be. He's of course got the classic no ghost patch on the right arm. And going down to the waist here, we've got some animated gadgets for him, including the real Ghostbusters belt gizmo and a yellow key fob. Now turning Venkman around to the back, you're going to see probably one of the biggest highlights when it comes to these action figures. And of course, I'm talking about the real Ghostbusters Proton Pack. Love the look of it. The paint app is fantastic with this one. And of course, you also have this highly detailed Neutrona wand. Now I know at the top of the video, I said that I feel like the entire Series 1 to 10 is my favorite, line of Ghostbuster figures ever. Let me say, if I want to kind of scale it down a little bit, the real Ghostbuster figures from Diamond Select Toys, those 4 figures, I guess 6 if you count the ghosts, probably are my all-time favorite releases of anything Ghostbusters when it comes to action figures. I love the look of these guys. They're pretty much perfect. Alright, now back to the accessories. Both Peter and Rey in this line do come with a ghost trap, which has the look and vibe of the real Ghostbusters. Love the detail on the trap, and of course we also have a unique pedal as well. And we also get a PKE meter. Collect all the Ghostbusters in Series 9 and 10. You're going to have 4 PKE meters in total. Love the look of these things. And as mentioned, much like the Kenner line from the 80s, each Ghostbuster does come with their very own unique proton stream, with Peter here featuring the green and blue one as shown. And this was such a small detail that Diamond Select Toys added, but it's so perfect. Once again, a great nod to any fan who collected Kenner figures back when they originally were available in the 80s and early 90s. Alright, so coming up next, we have got ourselves Dr. Rey Stamps. Once again, side of the box, we've got that great shot of the figure, and the accessories are the exact same of what we saw with Peter Venkman outside of the unique proton stream. We're talking replaceable hands, the ghost trap, the PK meter, you know the deal. And once again, I absolutely love these gloved hands. They look so nice. Okay, so the real Ghostbusters, Egon, Winston, Peter, and now Rey. I think they all look great, but Rey is really the only one out of the 4 I think I've got a few little nitpicks on when it comes to the face. It does a really good job at channeling what we saw in the animated series, but I do feel like it could be a little better. And I don't know if it's me, but I feel like his head's a little smaller than it should be. But back to the likeness though, there are some angles that when I look at it and glance at it, I do think it looks perfect. If Egon, Winston, and Peter were a 10, this guy's a strong 8.5. And his body is exactly what we saw with Dr. Peter Venkman, outside of course, the different color flight suit. Of course, much like the animated series, he's got that two-tone khaki design, and he's got a loaded belt, much like Peter Venkman, featuring the yellow key fob and the belt gizmo. Can I just say once again, Diamond Select Toys, I love this. You guys did amazing with these things. You guys once again did amazing with the whole line. Please make more real Ghostbuster figures, Diamond Select Toys. Please. Oh, also the wand looks really good too. Sorry, I may have gotten a little carried away there. Love the paint app, love the detail of these things, and of course it goes oh so nicely with that custom Proton Stream, with Rey featuring a light orange paired with a light blue. And yes, here's a sneak peek, a taste of things to come as you take a look at Rey Stamps going toe-to-toe with the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. And let's not waste any more time because I'm excited to talk about this guy. This is Mr. Stay Puft. Of course, we have his packaging here featuring that beautiful, happy marshmallow face. And taking a look at the front of the box, well, you're not going to get too many accessories with Stay Puft outside of the Firehouse pieces, much like Rey and Peter also got. I mean, what accessories does the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man even need? He's perfect as is. I mean, just look at him. I'm going to say something pretty bold here, but when it comes to the price point, when it comes to the detail, when it comes to the articulation, this is, in my opinion, the single greatest Stay Puft Marshmallow Man figure ever released. I love everything about him, and can I say that when I cracked open the package just a few moments ago, I got hit with this new toy smell. Yes, toys have a unique smell, good toys I think at least, and I got hit with it, and it's such a sweet, sweet aroma. So let's first take a look at Stay Puft's face here. Of course, he is one happy boy. Now what's interesting to note about the Stay Puft is he actually does have some head articulation. His head actually moves both left to right, and you can actually kind of like make him nod a little bit. Now in doing so, you do reveal kind of the neck area when you pull his head back. As you can see here, here's with his head forward and now with his head back. I've seen other reviewers like tear this feature apart. They don't think it looks good when his head's back. If you don't like it like that, just put his head forward. He looks fine. Be happy that Diamond Select Toys gave you the option of actually doing that. Back, forward. Either way, still a beautiful figure. Also, I love the really light details they added to him, like some of the blue shadowing. You can see it right above around the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man's hat, and especially around his pudgy Marshmallow Man fingers. And speaking of the figures, once again, he's got articulation. You can like turn the arms around, like, why? Why does the Marshmallow Man need this much articulation? I mean, I'm not complaining about it. I'm just surprised, once again, that Diamond Select Toys went the extra mile and did all of this. Even his feet, like, Marshmallow Man doesn't need to do that. Diamond Select Toys did that for y'all. I guess the only minor nitpick that I have is that he doesn't really stand 100% straight. As you can see here, he's kind of got like a bit of a lean to him. But once again, I'm totally fine with that because I'm kind of given the impression that he's walking, you know, towards Gozer's temple there. And he's kind of, you know, sombering back and forth. Once again, I mean, I'm trying not to be like crazy positive about this line because I know I'm trying to review it. I'm trying to call it the negatives, and there are some here and there when it comes to it. But overall, this figure, I love it. Like seriously guys, this Stay Puft Marshmallow Man is like my dark horse favorite of the entire Diamond Select Toys line. When it was first announced, I was like, cool, another Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. I'll buy him and add him to the pile. But actually having him in hand, he is like the updated version of the late 80s Kenner Real Ghostbusters Stay Puft Marshmallow Man in all the best ways. Everything that figure was and that I loved as a child, but just updated for new adult Jason. Guys, this is Stay Puft for adults. Kids, I guess, too. Really anybody. If you see this in stores, hey, buy this Stay Puft. I think that's what I'm getting at. Heck, buy the entire Diamond Select Toys line. Because if you do, more importantly, if you buy Series 6 to 10, you can build the Ghostbusters Firehouse. Yes, as I've already mentioned, each one of these figures, Stay Puft, Peter, Rey, Winston, Egon, the Ghostbuster 2 figures that we reviewed, videos past here on the channel, each one of those figures came with a piece of the Ghostbusters Firehouse. And with these last 3 figures, we can complete it, and I just did, and I've got it set up on the floor right down here. I'm excited. Guys, I mean, check this out. I mean, it's a little too big to put into the frame here. Let me just sit it down. Let me show you guys a bit of a better shot of it. Once again, this is from buying 15 figures, series 6 to 10 of Diamond Select Toys Ghostbusters Select line. Such an amazing display piece. It fastened together, it feels secure in hand, you can move it around easily, and best yet, you can even choose if you want a Firehouse representing either Ghostbusters 1 or Ghostbusters 2, as you can easily change out the signs. Now myself personally, I'm going to stick to Ghostbusters 2 because I feel like that movie gets the shaft when it comes to action figures and releases and such like that. And of course, we've already gotten Gozer's Temple from series 1 to 5. That was Ghostbusters 1. Let this Firehouse be Ghostbusters 2. So guys, that does it for a look at series 10 of Ghostbusters Select from Diamond Select Toys. If you'd like to pick it up, we've got a link right down below in the description. Click it, buy it today, complete your Ghostbusters Firehouse. And I'm hoping this is not the end. I hope Diamond Select Toys comes back for Series 11. I would love more real Ghostbuster figures. I mean, come on, Diamond Select Toys. And if that's not to be, there is a brand new Ghostbusters film coming out next year. I mean, Series 11 to 15, maybe based on that. Maybe buy all of them and build yourself an Ecto 1, maybe? Just an idea, Diamond Select Toys? Are you listening? And for everybody who's been following our reviews since Series 1, thank you for your support. We'll see you right back here again next time on Ghostbusters News. Be sure to check out our entire channel, subscribe here, and go through some of our past videos and watch Series 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and now 10, and get caught up. That's all I got for you for this video, and I'll see you right back here next time on Ghostbusters News, and of course, GhostbustersNews.com.